Hey everyone, so I've added some new things onto Mercari. From time to time I add new things on my Mercari, and since people ask me about Mercari, I just started this intro to make it easier for anyone who's interested in that. You all know me as my first love for makeup, but actually my first love is fashion. However, since my channel is mainly about makeup, I wanted to, of course, get on here and let you know I do have quite a few makeup items available for purchase. I do have clothes as well. However, you all saw me do a closet declutter last year. I am going to do a part 2, so stay tuned for that. I am going to actually go through my skincare, my body care, and some fragrances to add a few more of those on there. So if you're interested in that sort of thing, you can check out my Mercari at the end of the video. What's up, everyone? It is your girl, Gelbeauty-QM here, aka Grace, and today we're going to get into the golden rule from Phlur. So I took my happy self to Sephora yesterday when I was doing a little bit of vlogging, and I picked up golden rule. They had a few other things I wanted, but I have one of those $100 gift cards, so I was like, I'm not going to get it in store because they don't let you use the gift card in store, which I think is absurd. It's like I steal from Sephora, but you know, whatever. Anyway, this is what it looks like on the inside. So the small one and the big one have this gold packaging, and I'm just like obsessed. I'm pretty sure I paid $29 for this. So let's get into trying this out. So if you like videos like this, a good fragrance video, I've done a few. I'm waiting on my order from Snif to come in, so stay tuned for that one. I do have a code with Snif. You can use code GRACE10 to get a discount on your purchase at Snif. Can't wait to see what else they have coming. If you like a good complexion video, I should have some of those coming soon. I found a couple of new drugs. I think I found 3 new drugstore foundations at Ulta that I picked up. So stay tuned for those videos. They should be coming soon. If you like a good eyeshadow video, I do a lot of eyeshadow series content, like Why You Don't Need, and I do some longer form content of just traditional eyeshadow reviews. Find like a good fashion video, honey, this is the place for you. I dove into fashion about, I want to say a year ago now. One of you all asked me about like styling my clothes and how I do it, so I started making shorts on them. I do shorts at least twice a week. Then I've done a few long form videos. So I did one on TJ Maxx, since I go there every week to give you all videos on what's new at TJ Maxx / Marshall. Then I did one on a brand called Johansson. They're actually having a $99 dress sale right now. I love the brand, so you might want to check it out. I ordered some things during their Black Friday sale, so this spring I should have a video coming up about their clothing. And of course, y'all know I had to give you a video on February 21. I actually just went there yesterday, so I will give you another video on them coming soon for my fashion forward girls who don't like to spend a lot of coin but like nice layering pieces. I found a few other things that weren't layering pieces, but I mainly bought layering pieces, so stay tuned for all that. So if you like content like that, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Now let's get into this fragrance. I'm so excited. I didn't sniff it or open it or anything. I just made sure they had it. They didn't have a sampler out anyway, so I had to open it, and that wasn't, I wasn't about that life. I wasn't gonna do that. But the notes on this are, the top notes are mandarin, splash, pink pepper, and golden pear. I was excited because I feel like I don't see pear in that many fragrances, even though a couple of fragrances I found recently had pear. Y'all know we did the Netta pear jam. I did the Merit one and it had pear in it. Then there's this one, and then I have Pear Ink from Juliet Has a Gun Out of Perfume. So I have a couple here and there that have pear in them, but I really like the idea of pear in a fragrance, so I was happy that they put it in here. Then we have the heart notes of orange, flower, water, jasmine blossom, and coconut milk. Then the base notes is benzoin, sandalwood, and vanilla cream. So I feel like it would be an interesting thing to see how it is. I should have had some information pop up over there while I was reading this, hopefully. So I can smell it even when I open up the package. As soon as I slid the part out, like I could smell the fragrance, so I'm excited. I just thought about it now. I probably should have, like, you know, made sure nobody else had sprayed this, since, you know, there was no tester, but okay. I like the way this one smells. Okay, I'm really impressed with it. Okay, y'all, so we're gonna put it on the wrist here as usual. I'm gonna try to put it further down because I'm gonna have to wash dishes later and stuff like that, and I want to make sure, you know, like, plus when you wash your hands, sometimes that's too close and it gets rid of some of the product and it has issues with the smell. I feel like that's what happened when I did ginger biscuits, so I'm putting it right about there. Okay. It's reminding me of one of the Juliet Has a Gun Out of Perfume fragrances I have, I feel like, or another fragrance I already own. It's definitely giving the vibes of something I already own. I'm just trying to think about what it is. Y'all know how I am though. Like, I might not never come back and tell you what when I found out what it was. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get better at not doing that, but you know, Like, I'll be like, it smells like something I have, but then like you have so much, so you just be like, I don't know what the something I have is, but it's like I know I recognize that smell, and that's definitely what this fragrance is giving me right now. You know what? It's kind of giving me like Dear Skye from Ellis Brooklyn and Carousel from Brown Girl Jane, just offspring it. That's the vibes I feel like it's giving. Now when it dries down, just like before with that other fragrance I named, it might be different, because I feel like I said another one smelled like Carousel by Brown Girl Jane and Dear Skye, and then when it fully dried down it smelled like something different. But so far that's the vibe it's giving me just on initial spray. So oh yeah, it's definitely giving Brown Girl Jane vibes, which I'm kind of confused by, because I'm like, that one didn't have any of the things that this one has in it. So I'm like, how are they giving similar vibes? But you all saw the notes pop up here, so maybe there were more notes in detail that I just didn't think about. Maybe these notes give the same feeling and vibe of that scent, because it's definitely giving like that lily of the valley sweetness with a little bit of pear type scent that I feel like Carousel from Brown Girl Jane gives, even though theirs is supposed to be more of a caramel apple, which is why I'm a little bit, and cotton candy, which is why I'm a little bit confused. But yeah, it's giving me those vibes, and like a little bit of the floraliness that's in Dear Skye from Ellis Brooklyn. So yeah, it's a bit confused. I'm trying to think, what would I put with these? Because I'm trying to remember what I said I would put with Dear Skye and Brown Girl Jane. So it's like I can't really, I don't know, like, I'll go off camera and try to grab some stuff and try to like figure out what exactly would go well with these, and I'll come back in a little bit to see if it dried down and it changed before we end the day. Okay y'all, so we let it dry down for a few minutes. I decided not to, you know, do the eye look. I just did like intros to all 3 eye looks I plan on doing today, but it still smells exactly the same. So it's definitely giving the vibes of Carousel from Brown Girl Jane and Dear Skye from Ellis Brooklyn. So I guess these are the type of vibes of fragrances that are going to be coming out this year. I'm not 100% sure. If it is, I guess that's okay. I'm more of like, you know, a sweet gourmand, sweet sickly candy type scent girl. So I'm kind of just like, but I'm not mad at it. You know, she's cute, she's nice. I can rock with it. There's a time and a place for every fragrance, and I feel like I would wear this one probably more likely in the fall, unless I find a more sweeter component or fragrance I can put with it that I like it a little bit better with. Because right now it's kind of, I hate to say, but I feel like it's a little mature for what I personally like, but I like to smell like a sweet candy treat. So anything that doesn't smell like that to me usually isn't necessarily my vibe. Plus it's giving a lot of floraliness to it. I'm not necessarily crazy about the floraliness of it. I know I'd said compare these to other things, so I might link some of the things below that I've said to pair it with from Ellis Brooklyn and from the It's Brown Girl Jane shorts. So those 2 fragrances I keep talking about in this video. But yeah, so it hasn't changed. We'll see how it rocks throughout the day. It was like 10:30 when I put this on, so I will see you all later on tonight. Okay girl? Okay y'all, so I'm back. It's the end of the night and we have had on golden rule. I keep wanting to say golden hour, but golden rules for the 8-hour mark, because I'm pretty sure I put this on like 10 something and it is now 7:30. Yeah, so I still smell the fragrance. It's actually pretty potent considering how late in the day it is. I feel like normally I don't smell as much of it, but with this one I feel like it's a little bit stronger than usual, which I'm happily or pleasantly surprised by, I should say. Like I said earlier, I feel like this will pair nicely with a lot of the other things I said that Carousel would pair with, or Dear Skye from Ellis Brooklyn will pair well with. So if you need some recommendations, you can go check out those shorts. I'll try to remember to have them as cards. I make no promises. I'm bad when it comes to the cards. There's usually no cards in my video just because I'm like in video and that's pretty much all you get. But I'll try to remember to do those. I'm gonna try to do one with this, but I don't know. Like, I'm still filling out the scent. This is only my, I'm gonna say, 2nd time wearing it, because the day I actually did the wear test, I forgot to wrap up and do this. So I'm literally doing this a whole week later. You're not here to judge. You're not here to judge. But yeah, so I like it. I don't love it. I feel like this gives me a little bit of a mature kind of scent to it. So if you don't like a somewhat mature scent, you may not like this one. That's just personally my opinion on it, but y'all know I like kind of really sweet, gourmand type fragrances, which some people might consider childish. So it all depends on what like your preference is, but in my mind it just gets a little mature and I'm not necessarily in love with it. I will mix it with some other stuff though and see how it works out with the other things I plan on mixing it with, but just on its own, it's okay. It's not one I'm going to reach for that often. I probably would reach for it around this time of year though, in fall, but otherwise I don't know that I'll reach for it that often unless I find something that I feel like will pair very well with it. I am going to try it with Dear Skye and probably Carousel by Brown Girl Jane in the future. We'll have to wait and see on that. If I do, I might give you all an update in the description box down below about how they paired with those. But right now, I'm just kind of like on the fence with it. It's not my favorite, but I don't hate it. It's just, it's getting a little more mature than I would prefer. So that's pretty much all I got. Oh, if you're curious what's going on my face, I have on the Prada foundation. I have on my Gucci highlighter. I have on, what blush is this? I have on a blush from Vive. If you don't know Genevieve Taylor, I think it's Genevieve Taylor. That might be her last name. I'm not sure, but I know it's Genevieve. She's a YouTuber on YouTube, obviously. But it's from her brand. And then I ate my lip off, so you can't see what it is. But yeah, those are my thoughts. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all the diamonds. Make sure you subscribe. The membership's down below if you like more vlogs, organization, cooking, and couponing videos. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Be blessed, girl. Bye. The fun doesn't have to stop here. Let's be friends over on Instagram to check out the latest fashion, fragrance, and palette comparisons, along with glimpses into my everyday life and a little bit of me being a foodie. Then make sure you head on over and follow me on Instagram. I can't wait to see you over there. My hashtag on Instagram is the same as my YouTube channel, Gelbeauty87. I hope you have a great day and make sure you follow me over on Instagram.